Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Bishop. It's the Tier 5 British SPG, and this one's located on the north spawn of Tundra under the command of M5 Multitronic Unit. It's a bit of a mouthful, but anyway, I think if you look at this Bishop, apart from it's got the Union flag on it, it's also got a Gadsden flag on it. Don't tread on me. And that means that this gentleman is from the United States. If you know the significance of the flag, then you'll understand what I mean. Well, the Bishop, it's a short-range Arty, 4.5-inch howitzer, mounted on a Valentine tank chassis. So it's a very tough chassis. The casement around the gun is very, very weak though, and that's probably one of its most weak points, that and the engine cover. But it has got a very short range. Now, the good thing is that the gun will do 450 hit points out of damage. Oh, he just one-shotted that T-67 out of existence. The shell must have landed in the cockpit and killed everyone with one shot. Okay, we've got a T-28 round out. And that's 196 hit points and 2 critical hits. This is what the Bishop does. Very accurate shooting, very quick firing. Round out. And he got a kill. That's his second kill, T-28. 25 TP next time, the Polish tank. The Tier 4 Polish. Running up for shots. Round out. Oh, it fell behind. He pushed forward just enough. Adjusting the aim. Okay, reloading. Round out. And he wipes out that 25 TP, or did he? No, he didn't get the kill, but somebody else did. Now, the next one is the Lux, and it looks like he's retreating. Looks, oh, that's a bad joke, that one. Really bad joke. Looks like the Lux is retreating. I'll say it again. And they've abandoned the hill because they know they can't hold it. And we've got a SAL 42, so maximum range, flattened reticule, means we're at maximum range. You can see that shell just impacted and did 151 hit points of damage. That Lux has come back. Looks like he's looking for trouble. We can't hit the SAL because he's out of range, but the Lux has been killed by our M5A1. And I do believe we saw an AMX ELC Biz trying to come up the river, or across the river. And so if he's going to come up, he'll probably come up by that little valley, or that little rise, a short distance away. So we're going to pull back behind the bushes to make sure he can't spot us when he does come up there. Now we've got somebody near the cap, an M4, so if he does come up that way, we will probably see him. We'll get spots. And then we can start putting rounds into him. Yes, there he is. He did come up. So he did spot him. Round out. Oh, massive hit there. 163 hit points. Now, going for the kill. Oh, and he's obviously going to have a go at that M4. He's come out the cap. And we fire around him, but we didn't get the kill. Okay, we've got another Lux. Is that the same Lux that ran away? I think it might be, actually. Okay, they're both going into the cop. We fire around at the Lux and miss. The Marder 38T is going into those trees. Now, can we put a round into him? Dialing in. He's pulling towards the cap. Round out. Oh, and a hit! 132 hit points. He's very good at leading the target. M5. And that's a kill. Okay, now the Lux, unfortunately from the angle we're in, it's difficult to get hits behind that rock. But the shells on the Bishop do fly very high, so normally you can fire on targets that tend to be hiding. Now, can you get that 14 TP? It's about a 12-second reload. Which one's he going to go for? I think he's going to go after the Matilda. It's the more dangerous opponent at this point. We fire around in. Oh, we hit the wreck of our own teammate. Now that Matilda's turning around, can we get a shot into him? Almost loaded. He's going into the dip. Okay, we just had to correct because we moved the vehicle slightly. And he gets a hit! 79 hit points, but he leaves the Matilda on only 8. Next shot should finish him. And the Chaffee got him instead. Okay, T40 up on the hill just took care of our Stuart. Now we need to get a hit into that T40, finish him off. Fire the round in, and oh, it's a kill shot! 82 hit points, that's his third kill. Now there are only 3 enemy tanks left, and there's 5 on our team. It's a lot of action there. And according to my figures, M5 now has 1,614 hit points of damage. But I'm pretty sure that he's probably going to get some more. He's very good at the Bishop, you see. The Bishop is a firm favourite with a lot of Arty players because it is so accurate. It's also a very tough tank. The only weak point, as I said, is that superstructure around the gun and the engine covers on the back, the corrugated engine covers. And this lovely skin was prepared by Sir Rusty NZ, and he's kindly prepared it for us. And we found one of the enemy tanks. It's a gorilla at the back of the map, lining up a shot on him, working out where he's going to go. I think he's trying to find out where he'd go. Round out, and no, didn't get hit. Oh, that tank destroyer's been killed. So we are now up against 2 Arties, a gorilla and another Bishop. Oh, we just lost our M5 Stuart to the Bishop, which means now we've got the Chaffee, our M41 and our Bishop against a Bishop and a gorilla. And I'm not sure what the Chaffee's doing. Is he just sitting over there doing nothing? Yep, he's just sitting there doing nothing. I think he may have gone AFK. Well, the M41's coming with us. So I think we're going to go into enemy territory to try and cap or try and find the enemy Arty and kill them. Now, oh, there's the enemy. Gorilla. He's coming across the bridge. We fire around him. Unfortunately, hits that rock right in front of us. Now, the Bishop is very good at shotgunning, but that gorilla is probably loaded, so we need to get below his firing line. Okay, now he's going to turn around. If he comes around the corner, we might be able to shotgun him. Line him up. And we do. 240 hit points. And that's our 4th kill. You see, that's one of the great things about the Bishop. It is really good at shotguns. Really good. Oh, and that's the Bishop on the enemy team. He knew where we were from when we shotgunned the gorilla, so he took a swing at us and managed to get 33 hit points out of us. But he can't see us now because we'll be out of range, or out of view, out of sight. But we're going to be seeing him very soon, I'm sure. And either the M41 will get him or we will. One of us is going to do it. But the Chaffee's decided to go up on top of the hill. He is actually in motion now, but he's gone up on top of the hill. I think he's going to try and spot the enemy after we spot him, and we're capping. I'm sure the Bishop's going to make an appearance. It'd be silly not to. M5 is covering this corner, M41's covering the other. Chaffee's going up the long way round. I think he's going to look for all the firing positions. Now it's very likely that the Bishop has gone south. He's somewhere along the south edge of the map. Yes, he is there. There he is. We're turning to face him. The Chaffee's gone in for the kill and has suffered. He's been shotgunned as well. Shows how good the Bishop is at shotgunning. I've actually shotgunned a heavy tank with my Bishop. I can tell you, it's just so fun doing it. Oh, there's the Bishop, and he's firing at us. He managed to get a shot at the M41. And we've capped out before he could finish. So that's it. We won by capping. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for M5 Multitronic unit in the Bishop. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. A Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And he got the High Calibre as well for doing the most damage against the enemy. So let's have a look at team score. Right at the top of the table, 2008 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the Lux on the enemy team with 1267. There were 2 Lux on the enemy team, but one of them managed 1267. The Bishop on the enemy team managed 1177 hit points, but he wasn't quick enough with his shotgun to get a reset on that on the game. But when it came to kills, it was that Bishop who came top. He got 5 kills. M5 Multitronic only got the 4, and so obviously, but he was on the winning team. And when it came to base XP, he managed to get 934 base experience points. Then came the M5A1 Stuart with 658, and finally we got the other M5A1 Stuart with 580. The Lux managed 576, and the enemy Bishop got 396. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 19 rounds. He got 10 direct hits, 10 penetration, good accuracy with that gun, 1 splash as well. 2008 hit points of damage, of which 1750 were at more than 300 meters. He did get 1 hit as a result of splash damage. That was from the enemy Arty. He damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did damage assistance of 25 hit points and got 40 cap points whilst he was in the cap. He received 25,061 credits, got 25,000 for personal mission payout, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and the ammo is very cheap, he took away 45,093 credits. He received 934 XP, got 934 for personal missions payout, so he took home 1,868 experience points altogether. He said Chaffee stayed home. Well, yes he did, but then he decided he actually was going to go forward, went through over the hill, then looked for the Bishop, and of course got ambushed by the Bishop and taken out the game. So just goes to show, you see, you can't have it all your own way with a light tank. You may think that you've got the better of the Arty, but the Arty, he's just waiting for you to turn up so he can shotgun you and claim your soul. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.